Hi class, in this video we're going to be talking about how to calculate for kilowatt hours. So in this example, Bob left his space heater on for 5 days because he forgot to turn it off before going on vacation. The heater has a power rating of 1500 watts with the electricity cost of 6 cents per kilowatt hour in Alberta. How much would it cost to run the space heater for the full 5 days? And here are left some hints where 1 kilowatt hour equals to 1000 watts and 1 day equals to 24 hours. Our first step is to get our watts into kilowatts. So with that being said, how I got 1000 watts to 1 kilowatt here is anytime you change from watts to kilowatts, you just take your decimal place, which is at the end of the 1000 right now, and you move it 3 places back towards the left-hand side. So hence, once I do that, this would now be 1 kilowatt. So if I had 1500 watts, this would be 1.5 kilowatts because I just moved my decimal place, which is at the end here, 3 places over towards the left. And if I had kilowatts and I want to change it to watts, I would just move it 3 places to the right. So I would just do the opposite in that case then. But once I get my 1.5 kilowatts, I now just have to find kilowatt hours. And I usually like to find kilowatt hours in this context for 1 day and then multiply and get to 5 days. So for 1 day, I have 24 hours in 1 day. So what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to take my, for kilowatt hours here in 1 day, I'm going to take my 1.5 kilowatts and I'm going to multiply it by 24 hours. And upon doing so, that should get me the kilowatt hours that I'm going to get for 1 day. So 1.5 times 24 is going to be 36. And now my units are going to be kWh for kilowatt hours. So 36 kilowatt hours in 1 day. Now, however, I run the space heater for 5 days. So what I'm going to do now is, scrolling down a little bit, what I'm going to do now is kilowatt hours in 5 days. I'm just going to take my 36 kilowatt hours and I'm just going to multiply it by 5 for 5 days. So in this case, once I do that, I'm going to get 180 kilowatt hours. So now I have kilowatt hours. I just have to find the total costs. In this case, for total costs, for 5 days. So the total cost for 5 days, let's use another line here so I can kind of separate these. Okay, the total cost for 5 days would be my 180 kilowatt hours, which is how much power I used in 5 days. Now I'm just going to times it by the cost per kilowatt hour that I have in this province here. So that's 6 cents. And upon multiplying this together, I'm going to get $10.80. So if I were to type this out, hence, it would cost $10.80 to run the space heater for 5 days.